Good morning. Um, so this is day 2 of the UK lockdown. Um, it seems like a pretty nice format, right? To start every one of these videos with just a little chat from me to you about how things are going. Um, I've been thinking that I might need to set up more remote things with my friends because I haven't really been doing that a lot lately. I've mostly just been, talking to Twitter friends, playing with them on Animal Crossing and stuff like that. And well, we have our group chat on WhatsApp, my real life friends. I think, there's a lot of things we could be doing. I'm probably going to set up a Jackbox game or something like that so that we can actually all still feel a little bit more connected. I think for me, really, 2 weeks in of just being in the house, like the fact that this could go on a lot longer than we're expecting it to is really kind of like settling in. And I know that the government has said that this lockdown is going to be 3 weeks and then they're going to review it. But, I sort of suspect it will probably be longer than that. I have no authority on that, but seems like everything has kind of gone worse than the outlook so far with this whole thing. I was just seeing on the news this morning that today the UK has had their biggest jump in coronavirus related deaths, which is not only terrible, but as far as my tiny basic mind can process it, means that now we're probably on an upward ramp, right? And the government asked for volunteers for the NHS as well, and like something crazy like 170,000. Hang on, I've got that number here. Yeah, like 170,000 people signed up overnight to be NHS volunteers, which is just crazy and shows that there are like good people out there. And a lot of the news seems to be pragmatic rather than pragmatic. I don't know if that's the right word, but like it's realistic. Rather than just being kind of scaremongering, which is good, or at least it sounds like it's trying to be realistic. I mean, that every publication can always put a spin on it, right? Yeah. UK Parliament has closed as well today for Easter amid coronavirus fears. I don't really know how Parliament works. I guess they get an Easter break and they're taking it early. Just fair enough, I guess. Now I've got to say that the weather outside is just lovely. Like it's so typical, right? I feel like it's so typical of this country that it's going to be the most gorgeous weather of the year so far as soon as everyone's told to be inside. Like what I've been doing is exercising out in the garden every morning, which has been lovely. And, the fact that it's sunny as well means that it feels that much more refreshing. And Ben and I have decided that at 11 o'clock, we're going to go out for a coffee as well, sit outside. It'll be really nice, soak up some of the sun, clear the head out. And I think it's probably going to be good to find time to get away from screens while we're locked indoors as well. Do you know what I mean? Because, I don't know, it's not good for you, but we've also planned ourselves a nice little activity today. We're going to be making frozen cupcakes. So, yeah, you can look forward to that. We're going to be filming it. Because I think that probably the best context for these videos in the future is that rather than picturing it being like, a vlog necessarily, when I'm not going anywhere or doing anything, maybe they'll just be like an activity every day, right? Because having stuff to do is going to keep me sane, for one. And also, if each video, more than being a vlog, is like a thing, that doesn't make any sense, but you probably get the energy of what I'm saying, right? Like, there might not be vlogs, it will just be a daily video, right? And then the video could be anything. It might be rubbish, couple of minutes, or it could be maybe like I'll do some let's plays or a craft or, making cupcakes. So I'll speak to you guys soon. And that's it for today's little update. Hi, so it's Jake, doing the editing later on, and when I filmed making the cupcakes, it just turned out to be so much
longer than I thought it would. So it's probably going to be its own video. So here are some lovely shots of us enjoying that coffee date, which we're now doing every day. And you can look forward to the Frozen video later on. Okay, here's a sneak preview.
Hello. God, very first word I f***ed it up. I don't know, I guess the inclusion of cream. I don't have the bowl of ice in.